perfect. It'll just always be current. So here we have our only little bit of embroidery in the show, and that little bit is right at the left hip. So cute. It's so cute. Little floral embroidery there. And this is done in a tunic style knit top. So it's 94% rayon with the remaining being spandex, and then tunic style 28 inches to 32. Also great clearance price, $27.98 is your clearance price here. 3 easy go-to colors, and what I love, as always,
love this jersey.
You know, even when you do something that seems as almost, I don't want to say basic because of the embroidery, but almost like
classic
a
t-shirt.
Classic,
yep.
Yeah, an essential. You always put in the best starts.
Well, there's a reason for that, and I'm sometimes shocked that designers think, oh, it's stretchy. You don't need it. You need to accommodate. Women have curves, and if we didn't have a little extra fullness by adding the bust dart, you would get pulling across the top. And you know what? It'll fit everywhere, but if it doesn't fit across the bust, you're sending it back. Right. And you should, because it should fit you and it should look great on you. Exactly. So that little simple dart shapes it and also does a trick where it prevents the top from pulling up in the front. If you're fuller across the top, it will absolutely, your shirt will tip to the front and look high-low when it's not high-low.
It's these small things that you don't realize you're getting at under $28 that you may pay more for outside, and you're still not getting little details like that. So here on the blue, of course, the embroidery is all done to match.
So tonal, I love. And again, it's all stitched embroidery. It's very, very flattering and very quiet. There's just that little bit of a, little bit of color there, and soft on the back.
Very
always.
soft.
I will never give you scratchy embroidery, but it takes that simple t-shirt, that 3/4 sleeve shirt, kind of gives it a little bit of a something to it. I think it's lovely.
Definitely.
I love the pink.
I love the fuchsia.
Fuchsia's
amazing.
amazing.
Look at the colors here. So
isn't that nice?
The flowers here have red, pink, white,
a little
blush,
bit of a little bit of an apricot color and the green leaves.
And then
very
this kind
pretty.
of clay terracotta tones that we've
pretty?
been loving in there too, in the little buds. And then here, actually, the black has those same kinds of tones there with the
similar
clay.
tones. Yep, but softer pinks and darker greens. So this is that top that you think, oh gosh, maybe I'll just put on a t-shirt today. I don't feel like getting dressed up.
Right.
You put this on, it's got the 3/4 sleeve, and it's a very generous sleeve. It's not going to be a fitted sleeve. And your favorite jeans or your favorite, cropped pant, whatever, your leggings, whatever you love, because of the length, you can absolutely do leggings here. And then it just has that little pizzazz of a little bit of embroidery. I think it's very fresh and pretty.
I agree. And look at it on Rachel. So Rachel's wearing the blue, right? She is 5'3" in the double extra small. I feel like it's always important to point out on someone who's petite. So that you don't feel overwhelmed by this top. But look at the nice fit.
Perfect proportion.
Right. Just, I mean, I know you guys spend a lot of time on making sure everything fits properly.
We have a fit model in New York when we do our fitting for the seasons. And I will tell you, she is the most opinionated person I've ever met. And you want that. You want to say, I need more armhole, I need more back, I need more. And she really helps us. She guides us to how the clothes will feel. Right. My job is to make sure they look good. Her job is to tell me, no, it's too tight. I can't move my arms, or I need a little more coverage. So a lot of thought goes into design, which I think is sometimes people take for granted. It's not just a pretty sketch.
Well, sometimes I feel like it's not so thoughtful when you shop at these kinds of disposable places.
I do sometimes wonder how things get made and put on the shelf. That's something else. That's another show, as Phil Donahue used to say. But it is sometimes surprising that clothes don't fit better than, because it's not hard. It's just a little extra work.
Exactly. And maybe a little extra costly.
You got it.
So, don't be fooled again by clearance prices. You're still getting really top-notch quality, particularly with the Joan Rivers collection here at QVC, because Joan was so particular and David is so particular.
I learned from a master, I'll tell you. No, but Joan said very early on, before we ever even came on the air at QVC, it's my name going on everything. And in show business, all you have is your name. All you have is your reputation.
Right.
So she said, I can't put my name on something I'm not proud of, that I don't feel is the best it can be.
Right.
And that's been our mission from day one. Day one. So.
And here at QVC, how long now?
We're in our third decade, 29 years. We came into the building in 1990.
So
for 15 years, we were a fashion jewelry brand, and then you guys demanded that Joan bring you clothes. So
2020, I guess we'll be expecting some really special things.
Oh yeah, that'll be an anniversary.
That's an anniversary year, a big one at that.
That's amazing.
So here on Amy, by the way, who is also wearing that double extra small, I'm 5'8". She has on the fuchsia. Remember, this all has the embroidery right at your left hip is where you can expect it.
Pretty place.
Black very limited. And then we also have Rachel, who's petite, 5'3", in that blue shade. A 302-663 is your item number, 40% off. By the way, that one doesn't have easy pay, but with a Q card, which if you are applying for today, you'll get a $20 account credit for the future, and then you always get 3 easy payments. So in that case, less than 10 gets it home. Now it's time for my pick of the show. And this is a pick that will also be shown later on in the day in AM style. So my